Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just diving into Bitcoin right now. It's the first video of the day. We always do a Bitcoin and Ethereum video every day because obviously, you know, whatever they do, they're the front runners of the market. Okay, so especially Bitcoin, you could chart something on a different token and it looks like it's going to plan and it's playing out, but then obviously you've got that anomaly, which is not usual in charting, to be fair. You've got the anomaly of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin shits the bed, then obviously your project that you're charting, that tends to follow suit. So like I said to you, you know, the pattern's in play until it's played out, basically, until it creates signals that's saying that it's not going to happen. So that's charting. Once again, I do appreciate everyone's comments and that across the entire channel that we're receiving here on CoinsKid. It's really, really good. It's really positive, and that is why we do it. Okay. So anyway, I hope you had a really good weekend. I hope you have a really good week, okay? And yeah, just going to dive into this Bitcoin chart right now. You can see that what we've done yesterday is we're sort of going up and we're hitting ahead on this 0618 as outlined yesterday. So it's a Fibonacci retracement, okay, from the top where we fell into this broadening type of channel. You can see we're broadening as we're going down, and then we've broken out of it. And our target is up there. You always usually go back to the top, but obviously we're going to hit some, you know, resistance along the way, and you can see we're struggling to get above this 0618 and actually close above it and get that push through, and then you've got this resistance of this big larger descending triangle that you have come back into. So at the moment you could potentially see that Bitcoin does something like, you know, goes sideways until it breaks through that 0618. Now, like I've said to you in previous videos, okay, what you could potentially be looking at here, like when things do tend to retrace and get through the 0618, it does tend to be clear skies to that point that, you know, the retracement back to where you started. You know, 9 times out of 10 you do push on. And potentially what you could look at here, because you are looking at a bullish cross being formed here on the 4-hourly time frame for Bitcoin. Okay, if you get that bullish cross on Bitcoin, that will give you an enormous amount of power to actually push through this resistance, you know, the 0618, which is 56125, and then obviously the resistance of this descending triangle that we do find ourselves in. And then you'll potentially see us push through, backtest this triangle resistance as support, okay, to confirm that you've got the breakout, and then march on and take out the 0786, and then march on to our target up there, 59560 for Bitcoin. And that would be really good for the entire market, because you will see it will drag its feet, and the rest of the market will follow, so to speak. So let's hope for that, okay? And this is why we do target Bitcoin in the videos there, because it's like a precursor. You know, whatever Bitcoin does, everything does. You know that. You're fully aware of that by now in the channel. So that's why we do cover it. So just zooming out for Bitcoin, that's a potential play there. You know, you're potentially hitting that resistance there and you're falling back. You are getting the test of support off the 55 EMA there on the 4-hourly time frame. You do need to see that form of bullish cross, okay? Because that bullish cross will give you an enormous amount of power. Otherwise, you're looking at a repel, okay, where the EMAs come together and they'll sort of repel each other like a magnet that repels. It'll just push it down, and it'll continue the downtrend, and then you're potentially looking at something like this where you fall under the EMAs and it looks bearish, but in effect you may find that bottom there, the resistance, the support of this descending triangle, you know, you may find that as support and then sort of trade sideways until you do get that push out, until you do form this bullish cross on the 4-hourly time frame. So it's really important. Just keep an eye on that for Bitcoin. But at the minute, I know Bitcoin is correcting, but it is still really healthy on the daily time frame. Okay, so when you zoom out on the daily, it's a bit messy, so I'll go to a different chart. So on the daily then, you know, what's good is this was a breakdown. This is the support target of this double top, okay? So you can't lose that, otherwise you're going down, you're crashing to those lower levels. But for Bitcoin, it's had 4 closes, 1, 2, 3. You're on a 4th day now where it's above this 20 EMA, okay? And you can see what happens when you get the closes above the 20 EMA. It's a slow creep up to a new all-time high. So at the moment, you know, Bitcoin is looking something like this when it comes out that correction, got back above the 20 EMA there, and it's sort of bouncing on it until it decides to march on and move up. And that's Bitcoin, and you know, as long as we can stay above that now, that means that Bitcoin's really healthy and the market's continuing healthy as well. Okay, so yeah, just keep an eye on that. So I'm just going to dive into Ethereum right now. So just looking at Ethereum then on the daily, like I said to you, you are being repressed by the daily EMA, okay, the daily 20 EMA. What you do need to see, which is what Bitcoin's got, which Ethereum's not got already, is this close above the 20. So on the daily time frame, do keep an eye on that, okay. That's a relatively bullish set of candles there. You could effectively say that that's beginning to look like a bull pennant, okay, because you've gone up like this, you've gone up, and then you're starting to sort of trade a little bit in a triangle there, you see, and that's effectively a bull pennant. So you may see that start to get tighter in there, and then you will have a potential breakout target, and that target will be, and this is a daily time frame, okay, it's roughly something like that, because that's your flagpole, that's your tightening range in a horizontal triangle, and then you effectively have a big push up, and you could potentially see Ethereum push through these EMAs, push through these Fibonacci retracement levels, and push onto that 0786. That's pretty much lined up with it. So you could be looking at 1848 Ethereum price tag, if it sort of consolidates in this range and gets towards the top of this triangle on a daily time frame, and then breaks out and breaks above this 20 EMA, you could be looking at a real nice push up for Ethereum up towards that level, because that's a bullish set of candles there, okay, they're bullish. So it's good. So it's looking really, really strong for an Ethereum reversal there, sort of like what we spoke about in yesterday's video. This sort of pattern's in play. Look, you can almost see here, this is almost like a bull pennant as well. You always look at past candles to sort of give you an idea. So you've got this tightening range there, okay, so it's some kind of triangle going on. Okay, I know it's not pretty, but then what you do, you've got your flagpole like that, and that's basically where you break out, sort of bull flag, bull pennant, and whatever. And you can see that what it did, it sort of just bolted out and took us up, and we hit that level of resistance there after a couple of days, and then got above it and back tested it and marched on. So that sort of clarifies that really. So you may see that potential sort of bull pennant being formed right now after this push up, because when you look at the grand scheme of things, okay, Ethereum, if it was to produce any more big candles like this, then you're looking at a massive blow off top. So it can't really keep candles like this, because it has to hit levels of consolidation, and that's what happens when things go up. They go up, consolidate, go up, consolidate, can go up, and you can see that the move starts to run out of fuel. Like here, it really surged up, consolidated, the next surge wasn't so big, consolidated, and then the next surge got really weak, consolidated for a longer time, because you do want to see them larger time scale consolidations, because it just means it's refueling the rocket ships, okay, it's sort of running out of fuel to get any higher. And then obviously it went up and we got the correction there, and it's come back down. So that's basically it. Charting 101, it's just common sense really when you look at it. There's some people looking at it and think, oh, I don't understand that, it's really difficult to understand. But you know what, it's just basic common sense really. So effectively you are looking, hopefully, if we don't get another breakdown, you are looking at a bit of a bull pennant now on the daily time frame for Ethereum, and we have got a potential push out, of a target up there off that level of consolidation. And if we was to zoom in anymore, I won't bother zooming in today, so I want to be quick with this video today. But yeah, you're looking at level of consolidation on daily time frame, create that little bull pennant there, break out above this 20 EMA, back test it support, and march on, and that would be your target up there, okay. And I will highlight that for you. That's that target there of 1848, which is a 0786 Fibonacci retracement, and hopefully we get that, okay. So that's Ethereum. So that's it for today in the Bitcoin and Ethereum segment. I will put other videos in the channel, so do keep a lookout for those. And once again, thank you for all your continued support in the channel. Thank you for everything that you do and contribute to the channel, okay. It's not just comments and likes and stuff like that, it's the sharing is caring, okay. And I really appreciate you sharing these videos and bringing a broader reach to the channel, so it's all good. Thank you very much. Have a really good week, okay. Catch you soon. Bye bye.